guys, I want to start this episode off by talking about one of our sponsors, which is Guerrilla Graphics Design Agency. These guys, I've known about them for a long time. They're actually a company that I'm very soon going to be officially working for, it sounds like. And yeah, I mean, they're really the shit. They really have worked with a lot of the people that have come through. Guerrilla Graphics has come into, some form of alignment with them. They can provide you top tier effects and production value. They have everything you can ask for, including professional equipment and a stellar end product from top to bottom. Head over to GuerrillaGraphics.com for all of your design needs today. That's GuerrillaGraphics.com. Guys, you know them, you love them. Stutterbox Productions is the backbone for many of the events that you see in the Midwest, from EDM festivals to late night hip hop shows. This company has been working closely with the podcast since the beginning, and we always have plenty of things planned for the future. So, if you're looking to plan your next gig or event, head over to the Facebook page to learn more today. Guys, our final sponsor, Cranial Nerve Records. Are you a rock band or solo musician looking for representation and a way to secure shows? Well, our new sponsor, Cranial Nerve Records, can help. This organization has been fundamental in securing live shows for the podcast, and we couldn't be more grateful for them. Reach out to them for bookings via email at cranialnerverecords@gmail.com.
This is the start.
I went off on a tangent.
Warming up.
Yeah.
I had a fucking weird day, so it's good that we had some time to...
I didn't do jack shit. It's cool.
How nice. How wonderful. I wish we could trade that.
Oh, you don't want to trade with me, dude. You'll be jacking off every day. Well, I mean, you probably already do, but...
I don't, actually.
Oh, that's healthy.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually quit. No, it's true. Like, I actually did quit doing that.
I got somebody to do it for me every day. I hire a guy, $20, and he has a smile on his face the whole time. He just comes to my house, jacks me off, collects what he needs to collect, and goes home. It's a great system. I get a hand job, and he gets his milk for his cereal. It's great. His Count Chocula is not... His Count Chocula... I can't...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Cow Stars podcast. We're keeping that in. Guys, I'm your host, Ice Coleman Cowster. We're joined today by Chad Wenham, right? Did I get it right?
Sure, yeah. It doesn't matter.
A motherfucker who's finally more Irish than me. It's quite something.
I was born blonde, but I was born that way.
You were born blonde?
Yeah.
So what? So you dyed this?
No.
Or you just turned that way? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom was born blonde too, and then now she's a brunette, or not like the brown brunette, but just like straight up like you, like brown all the way.
I see.
Not skin, but the.
My name is Coleman. I have yet to meet another white Coleman besides my father. That's all I'll say.
Coleman, like just Coleman, or like Cole as
C-O-L,
well?
C-O-L. Well, no, Cole's
quite common.
Yeah, that's super white. This is a stupid ass name.
You go to Target and half the people working there are named Cole.
Yeah, exactly. No, I get pissed when people call me Cole. I give them like a couple times, but then I'm like,
no, yeah. Say the full name. It's very important to me that you say swine,
you four-lettered simpletons, like Chad.
You cock. Say my full name.
What's the full name for Chad?
Chad? Okay. It's Chad Uwu. It's cringe as fuck, but it's because it's on...
Wait, like this is a real thing? You're not making this up?
I'm not making this up. It's because my Snapchat, you can see it. It's. Hold on, I gotta bring it up for you now. See, Chad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Chad.
Oh.
Yeah, Uwu was taken, so the UWU.
So wait, you're talking about your Snapchat name, not your actual name?
No, because it's not my real name. Chad's a nickname. You don't have a full version of a nickname. The nickname is the...
That was my question.
Oh, I guess I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
No, I'm probably just off. This is a common occurrence in the show. You're not the first person to run into this.
I can't do this. Oh my god.
You can't do the one ear?
I can't do the both ear because then I'm just hearing my dumb ass speak, and I've learned to tune myself out.
You can take them off if you want. That's totally fine.
Well, I mean, I want to look cool like you do, so...
You want to be in the spaceship, in the rocket ship?
Yeah, I want to... yeah.
I had a guy come in. We did a bunch of wax and shit, and he got really high for the show. And it was in my old place, but we still had these lights and everything. And he was just like tripping out. He was like, "These lights are fucking." He's like, "I feel like I'm on a spaceship." And then he just started talking about the first time he did acid.
Does anybody hear Rocket Man playing right now? There's a little gay guy singing in my ear.
Rocket. Okay, guy.
Yeah, the guy who sings Rocket Man.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's
He's gay. What?
Yes, he's gay.
He's British too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, you know.
Yeah. I bet like
you think everybody's British is like half gay. You know, they're just like a little gay.
I mean, they all drink tea, so. You know.
Do you think people have like a gay, everybody has like a certain amount of gay, or do you think there are people who are? Because I feel like even like the straightest guys, they have like that 1% where they're like.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like you like nowadays you can't meet a man alive who wouldn't want to sleep with Ryan Reynolds. So like, there's your answer. But like,
I wouldn't want to sleep with Ryan Reynolds.
I wouldn't want to be a British. I wouldn't want to be a British guy who's gay because I feel like all the buck teeth would be like a chisel, you know. It would be really hard for them. So, I mean, congratulations to them for, like, conquering.
Yeah. Most people over there are pretty ugly.
Well, I didn't say ugly. I was just saying that they all had buck teeth. Who said buck teeth are ugly? You ever... Isn't
that the stereotype that they...
Well, I mean, you know, like, wouldn't you want to fuck a girl that looks like a woodchuck?
Every day. That's the only thing I jerk off to, actually. Is woodchuck.
You don't jerk yourself off. You pay a guy.
Yeah, it's been a real conundrum lately. It's been like more expensive to hire someone to jerk me off for me instead of doing it myself.
If I want him to say my name, I have to give him like $5. It's a real hassle. He wants a tip every time, and I'm like, I can't afford it. But.
Yeah, and I have to give him DoorDash. That's a whole other expense.
I don't know why, but
he wants to eat afterwards. He gets so exhausted, and I understand that. It's a lot of work.
He wants to eat a chimichanga after every session. It's just like, what are your kinks, man?
Yeah, he started paying like a $1 per paragraph of words, which I'm not.
What, are you having him read a story to you?
Yeah, no. I just want him to keep saying the same things, like you awful person, Coleman, you're the worst. You know, get my shame kink going.
I didn't trim my fingernails this time. I got sprayed by a skunk before I came here. I'm a dirty little boy.
So Chad, one of the reasons I had you on. This is quite the episode, sir.
Who's my little altar boy?
I was raised Catholic. That's triggering. Gives me PTSD.
I'm sorry.
Were you raised Catholic?
No, I don't really know because they all seem the same to me. But like, I think it was like Methodist.
Okay, but Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had to choose now, I'd probably choose Muslim because it seems like that's what like everybody does. It's like they do some like crime where they beat their wife, they go to prison, and then they come out Muslim and they get a cool ass name at the end of it. So I think that's my path. Like
the most appealing, the most appealing of the religions.
It's like I could read the Muslim Bible, but
yeah, the lack of women's rights is a huge plus for me. I will say.
Yeah,
that's something that gets me kind of.
The
dot right here though, that kind of turns me off though.
That's Hindu though.
Isn't it all the same thing?
I don't know what it's called, but I can.
Is that yeah? Well, it's not a.
No, it's not. I don't think it's a Muslim thing. I think that's Hindu. I think.
Yeah, they're different.
The Muslims, not. It's
Muslims, not over encompassing.
But like Muslim, I think is like.
I'm just being ignorant. Fuck.
Is like burqas. Like where they all dress up like ninjas.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah. Like I'm not calling them ninjas. I'm just saying like like that's the best comparison for like. They're
sneaky bitches. They fucking prowl in the night.
That's the thing, like they do like arranged marriages there, and like like I feel like catfishing would be like an actual thing there. So like, what a business you could start if you go over there is like catfishing insurance. So like if you finally marry one and then they just turn out like really ugly, you can just like do an undo, like a redo.
You open the thing, they have like a penis hanging like from their stomach.
Admiral Akbar, like, hey, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Take off the burqa, there's a third eye right here, and then get like a giant scar going down their face. 2 giant moles on the side. They like Patty Pimplin or something.
They have no breasts.
Yeah.
They have no breasts and a penis. What about when that happens?
I think the guy just gets executed because they don't like gays there either. So I think you're
Did they reimburse you for the wife? Is that what you think they do?
Probably. I mean, probably.
They're probably like, okay, we'll make sure she's a woman this time, and we'll make sure you get your bang for your buck.
We'll do a little up blouse to be sure, and then we'll make you live with her for the rest of your life.
That would be the upgrade Muslim religion, huh? Just like having like a pat down. Like just for before every marriage, they're just like, all right, we got come in the room, we gotta do like an ocular, gotta take some pictures, make sure that they
have like a TSA for weddings.
Exactly. Yeah. Muslim TSA for weddings.
Muslim TSA.
Instead of scanners, they just have AR-15s.
It's the same gorgeous big black woman that's like at every TSA agency, and she just brings her into a side room, big ass latex glove with like a foam finger in it, and just like I gotta stop. Never mind. Cut that.
No, we don't edit.
Oh God, I'm gonna go to school next week and just be canceled.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I've been canceled a couple times, so I think you're okay so far. I think you're good.
I'm good.
But anyways, guys, I know we've been already talking for a minute, but Chad, the reason I've had you on is because I think you're an inspiring comedian. You've acted in my films. I just think you're a funny guy, and I was like, fuck it, let's I think we can just have a good time with this guy. And I don't want this to be like a fucking open invitation for the entirety of DMAC to. No, I'm kidding.
Miguel, you're not invited.
No, I do want to get him on some point.
Actually, okay, Miguel, you're invited.
Nobody else though.
You're not.
Okay, we can't just start name dropping now.
Okay, I love you. I haven't had him yet.
What's?
I don't know actually. I think I might just be tripping. Oh no. Is the I'm saying his full name again. Fuck. He's the script writing one. Right?
What? The teacher?
Yeah. He's the teacher for the script writing. Right?
Did they get a new one? Did they fire what's his face? The one we had?
Oh, then no. Then now I really don't know who I'm talking about.
Okay, we'll have to cut all this out.
Okay, good. Okay. Mark.
You've been penalized. 50 points from Gryffindor.
Oh, fuck. I never watched that.
50 points from Ireland.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't go back there anyways. I mean, like, if you think about it. If I show up there and then... Like, if I'm walking down the streets of Ireland, not Northern Ireland, because, dumb. But either way, either way, if I'm walking down there, I'll look like the average Joe. It's like, we have plenty of those guys here. But then I'll start speaking and I'll have like this American accent. And I'll be like, what the fuck is that? It's a fucking, I don't know. I'm dumb.
Do you want to visit? You're fine. Do you want to visit? Do you want to visit Ireland?
No, God no.
You never want to visit it? You never?
No, I like. there's no point, you know. Why?
You don't even want to just like go like if you had like
Well, if
X amount of dollars and you just had like a couple days off.
If I had enough money to go somewhere, I wouldn't go to fucking Ireland. That'd be boring. I'd go to like Afghanistan or something.
Afghanistan? What the fuck is in Afghanistan?
A fucking adventure, okay? You airdrop me into Afghanistan. You know, I get to ride a camel. Maybe see some Tomahawk missiles go off. You know, see some strikes or massacres. You know, that's like a story you could bring home and like, you're like, oh, this shit was crazy. Like, write a book about it. If you go to Ireland, what are you gonna do? Like, drink some fucking Guinness from the source and just like, I don't get it.
There's some beautiful nature shit out there too, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, if you're traveling and you're wanting to see some beautiful stuff, I mean, United States is so diverse. You don't even have to leave. You know, if you want to go to an island and you don't want to use a passport, go to Hawaii. You know, if you want to see some mountains, you know, just go to that side. If you want to see some mountains, go to that side.
Yeah.
If you want to see fucking snow, go to Alaska or Wisconsin or Minnesota.
A lot of tourism in the U.S. though.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. I think it's just like not talked about as much because it's really complicated how we have it set up. Because it's not like this in any other part of the world, you know. Because like if you come to the U.S. and like let's say like let's say you're from like the U.K. and you're coming to the U.S. and you're like going to Texas, you know, there's a lot in Texas that is different from like even one state over, which I don't know because I'm not a geologist, but like let's say, you know, you're a tourist driving in Iowa and you're driving around and it's like really slow and stuff, right? And then you then like fly to Texas and you start driving in Texas and it's like really busy. And then like you're going to California and then like the whole layout is different again. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, yeah.
Is like it like not even like the culture in each state and like the infrastructure in each state is just like completely different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the integration of entire United States is possible.
No. We hate each other too much.
Yeah. No, there are people like in my political sphere that talk about like the great national divorce, where like the people are just gonna like secede from the government, like the federal government, essentially. Like Texas is already taking steps towards it.
I mean, if Texas leaves, then so many are gonna follow because it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if like the division is basically just like East Coast, West Coast, and then the southern states and the Midwest together. Because if you think about it, the Midwest is just a less racist, you know, southern. You know, because I mean, like we share the same values. You know, we kind of have the same culture. It's like hunters, farmers, and then like a little bit of city life, but that's about it. It's like like the greatest example, I guess, in the United States is it was a whole thing during the voting thing. Was it like Georgia? Yeah, Atlanta and Georgia. Like Atlanta was like, it's just like full city boys, and then like the rest of Georgia is just like your hicks.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's how it is in every state. I mean I mean every red state has a blue center. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a problem in itself too. Is like, you know, Des Moines. The reason that Iowa goes red, like it does not, like Des Moines does not play really. I mean, this last election,
I thought it was surprising.
It went pretty close actually, which was really surprising.
Yeah,
considering what you thought it would be.
Yeah.
Compared to what you thought it would be, but
Kim Reynolds. So.
Yeah. Who's
driving like drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Running over a toddler the other day. About to go sign some paperwork. It's been a great day.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Dude.
Can't stand her.
Did you see that? Did you see that video? And it's like, is this the NBA or NFL? And I was like, 52 are in police custody. 32 have DUIs. Six have felonies. and whatever, and he's like listing like all of these crimes of like, this is like, you know, and then like he has the audience guess that the NFL or NBA, and he was like, no, it's Congress. Like, I was just like, oh shit, you know, good work. Good job.
Hey, fuck the Fed.
Can't live without him though. You know, I mean, like,
well, we don't have to get into that, but
yeah. I don't vote, so it's just, you know,
you motherfucker. No, I'm kidding.
the reason why I'm no, it's because I'm lazy. It's really just it's because I'm lazy.
Most people don't, for that very reason.
Yes, I'm lazy and I procrastinate and I just don't give a fuck. Because I mean, if you think about it, it's like, you know, if they do any laws that like like impede on what you do, it's like you can just do it illegally. Like, what's the difference? It's like, yeah, weed's legal, but people still smoke it. So it's like if they make video gaming illegal, it's like, I'm still gonna fucking do it. Or like if they make saying pepperoni pizza illegal, I'm still gonna fucking do it. So it's like, I don't care. Yeah, I'm a fucking house in the suburbs.
You're making quite the case for anarchism.
Oh shit.
I'm not an anarchist.
I don't even know what that means.
The education system has served you well, my friend.
I didn't have a prom, so it's my version of getting even. I'll be
you
a dumbass.
didn't have prom?
Yeah.
Or you did go to prom, or what?
No, we didn't have senior prom, class of 2020.
Oh, because of COVID?
Yeah, all across the board. Yeah.
Did you ever do prom junior year?
No. Oh, yeah, junior year, yeah. I went junior year. There was like a gambling thing.
Oh.
Public school.
Nice. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
I won so many chips and then lost it all in one bet. The real gambler I am. Either way, whatever.
See, that's a Ponzi scheme from the government right there. They're like, we gotta put this in the minds of people so they can go to the casino. So they can go to Prairie Meadows when they turn.
Yeah, that's the Cherokee reparations
18.
Right there.
The what?
The Cherokee reparations. You know, Navajo reparations. Get the kids addicted to gambling now so that they go to the casinos later. That way they don't have to take it out of the taxes. They can just get the customers in the fucking door. It's all a plot, man. It's all in here.
Yeah, I didn't go to senior prom either.
I don't know. You like a single, or was it just like...
I just didn't want to go. I was over it. I lived in a fucking small town in Northwest Iowa, and I hated it.
Oh, yeah, there's no point. It's like, oh, you're going to go see the same 20 people you've been seeing for the entirety of your life.
Yeah, spend a lot of money.
Did you call it prom, or did you call it like a shindig or something?
No, so I did hang out with some friends from middle school, and we just kind of hung out. Went and got food, watched movies and shit. It was chill.
Yeah.
And
small town stuff.
Yeah, stupid small town.
Take some Xanax, stay awake, and have some fun.
Oddly enough, it's one of the times I was the most drugged and medicated.
Go burn some corn,
bro. I was zooming on those ADHD meds. Like, that was in like the early 2010s, where they didn't know anything about fucking Adderall and Ritalin, how, like, what kind of effect that had on people. So they're just fucking passing.
I was taking them since I was 8.
For real?
Yeah, I was.
Ritalin or Adderall?
I've been on like all sorts of things because, again, like it was brand new. So I was on Adderall, and then they switched me to like Vyvanse or some shit. Oh, it's all the same. It's just cocaine diluted. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Adderall's meth essentially.
Oh yeah. And then I don't know. Meth. Yeah, I got it wrong. Either way.
No, you're good. You're good. It's an amphetamine.
Yeah.
You've been on these since 8?
I don't take them anymore, but
okay. When did you stop taking them?
Senior year. I was just like,
okay.
Yeah. So like, but other than then, well, that's the whole thing. When I stopped taking them, I was like a completely different person. Because like when you take them, like I feel like it's the same for everybody. You get like a real good high in the beginning, but not like a trippy high, just like oh, you're happy. You know, you want to go talk. Yeah. You want to go talk to anybody you see and just make them have a good day, and then you just die. You just straight up die.
Yeah.
And then you're just like this the rest of the day, and then like if somebody tells you to, it basically makes you obedient. You know, it'd be a great drug to like give the military and just have them be all on it. I don't know why they haven't got on
Joe
that.
Biden with that. Like,
dude,
they're giving him a vial. They're putting his neck every time before you open the curtain. They're like,
the only weakness to it right now is an ice cream truck, so they shut them all down in the 30-mile radius. If there's any little girls in the audience, they shave them bald.
They got the cameras and they just tear the set down. They're like, all right, go into your cave. It's a cave, and it just has like 5.
He doesn't get a whole cave. He just has like a doggy crate. You put him in for the airplanes. He gets on all fours and starts walking in it.
They put him in a crate next to all the kids that they
Oh yeah, dude! Because of all the drugs they've been giving him, like all he can do is bark. If he's not on the sedatives and stuff, all he can do is bark. It's real. It's real. I'm telling you. That's what's been going on. Behind closed curtains, he is dressed in a skimp suit and barking like a dog. All latex, oiled up, signing bills of Congress.
Is it like a porno you saw or something?
Probably.
Like a Joe Biden porno.
Joe Biden porno deep fake.
Dude, some of those deep fakes go crazy.
Dude, the new like voice ones.
The voice ones trip me up. Yeah.
Right now they're just like making fun of video games, but in the future it's gonna be some wacky shit that we're gonna be seeing.
I really worry about that. How much of an effect that's gonna have on society.
It's gonna be massive.
It can completely recreate society with images that we as a species can believe, and they could literally, they could present like them being like AI technology could like present an entirely different face of what's going on, and we could all perceive it because the technology just gets that fucking good where they can just fucking boop.
I'm thinking more like, you get the president of China on all those videos, and then he starts getting pissed off, and he's like, God, go fuck, I can't. God fucking damn it. Fucking Yanks. It just starts fucking banning
God
Disney.
Fucking damn it.
I wanted to do the voice, but then I was like, I've been doing too much. So I had to stop myself. But yeah, that's the whole thing though. Like, you get enough audio recordings of like Kim Jong, whatever, which one they're on now, Kim Jong Un or or something, and then you just start having videos of him going viral saying some dumb shit. Like, he's gonna get pissed off, and no one's gonna stop him.
Yeah, North Korea's been on like lockdown since COVID, like still on lockdown, like not open to the tourist public or whatever.
Oh, for like outsiders coming in.
Yeah, like nobody really knows what's been going. I was listening to a podcast about this Yeonmi Park, I think her name is, who's a refugee who escaped from North Korea, and she's written books and stuff telling about all the horrors that things that happen there and shit. God damn it, I fucking give me that key.
Oh, I wanted to play with it. God damn it. Either way, yeah.
My stoned ass.
You fucking druggie.
I am.
Fucking menace. Go watch Superbad for the 50th time. You degen. Hey man, Pineapple Express is my favorite movie, dude. It's so funny.
Dude, when I first got into pot, it used to be for real. I would get stoned to watch all those fucking movies. Like a fucking nerd.
Dude, that's what everybody does.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen is the bane of all 40-year-olds' existence.
He's just crazy now.
Dude, did you see? I keep bringing this up to you.
That movie!
That fucking pickle movie, dude. What the fuck was he on when he was making that? That was the dumbest shit to ever come out of his mouth when he pitched that in a boardroom. I don't know what the fuck Netflix was thinking, but they're the same people who do this Police PD animated series over and over again. So they'll fucking buy anything at this point.
I feel like they have a contract with them or something. They signed some ridiculous thing where they're like, hey, we're going to give them this many movies.
The Rick and Morty contract of like 500 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. So Seth Rogen needs to start kidnapping people and...
Huh? You mean kidnapping? What the fuck are you talking about?
The Rick and Morty guy.
Seth Rogen.
I was making a joke about Rick and Morty because you were talking about Rick and Morty. So if Seth Rogen wants to do that, he cancel that. He has to kidnap it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, he's gotta get himself canceled so that he doesn't have to make any more shitty Netflix movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh man,
Justin Roiland. I think his name.
Justin Roiland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. People are like freaking out, like, oh, the show's gonna get canceled. I mean, he was just the voice actor, right? Like.
Yeah. Well, no, he was like the creator.
I thought it was Dave Harmon who was the creator.
Well,
because the title screen is like James Roland and Dave Harmon.
I have him mixed up, but I thought he was like instrumental in the creation of the show. I mean,
Well,
obviously he didn't have the rights or anything.
I mean, he voices like all the characters, so yeah, he has to be pretty.
Yeah. I just can't believe they're actually gonna try to replace it. It's gonna suck.
Well, that's the thing, because I was watching a thing about it, because like I'm not a big Rick and Morty guy. I really don't care.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
like a thing to put on if you're doing something else, but like the whole thing is like they were saying like he hasn't had creative input since like season 3. Like the people who have been writing it and stuff. It's basically like your Simpsons thing. It's like
well, yeah. I lost interest probably around that time, season 3.
That's the last one I watched all the way through.
Yeah.
Unless I'm getting drunk, then I'm with like 14 other dudes, so I'm watching that show.
Getting drunk just like Justin Roiland.
Getting drunk, texting some 12-year-olds. It's been a good night. I can't say that, but hey, whatever. He did it. I didn't. That's the difference.
That shit's crazy. Like,
all the good ones become pedophiles, dude. Minecraft YouTubers, comedians, and now cartoon creators. Walt Disney.
What do you think it is? Why do you think people gravitate towards that? Do you think it's like something in their childhood? Do you think they're predisposed to it?
What do you?
Like how like people are like just gay. Or
I mean, yeah, like everybody.
I guess maybe you have a different opinion.
Maybe
on
everybody has a little bit of a pedophile in them. Is that what you're saying?
No, not like that.
Because there's some people who do have a pedophile in them right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. There are people who probably have impulses and they're like terrified to do anything about it.
Yeah. Minor attracted persons is like what Twitter wants us to say now. They're like trying to humanize them. Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah.
That shit pisses me off.
I'll just, I won't say I'll just describe him. The kid who had sex with an 8-year-old today is being very sad because you all call him a kid or a pedophile. I don't care. Whatever.
Pedophile.
I'm trying to catch myself, and I should just let it roll.
Is that like is that okay? Like this is gonna sound old man of me, but like in your generation, in your sphere, is that something that's like super like you don't say that?
Dude, you can't say shit. Like I could like to consider myself like a 30-year-old, but like I'm stuck with all these like these 20-year-olds, and they're all soft because they all were like bottle fed till like 12 and shit. But like, nah, man. Like that's the thing though. It's like they're all soft, so you gotta like be very careful of like what you say, and you gotta know who you're around. And like if you try to get like a new group of friends in this day and age, or like even just like trying to get a girl or something, you really gotta be careful. You know, like nowadays it seems like I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
Like any little thing, they'll be like
any little thing can set them off, and I feel like just like I don't know, maybe something was in the water, and now every kid born is autistic. But like that's the whole thing now. Is like it's just like a cesspool of a bunch of like autistic dumbasses, and like I don't know.
You know, I have a theory about that because.
Like it was all the lead paint, man. It was all the lead paint. It fucked all the sperm up from that generation, and now it's just we're going downhill.
I don't think it's chemical imbalance. I do think, however, that like having people raised on technology and screens like that, I think that has had a huge impact.
The fucking iPad kids, man, they're gonna be.
I think that gets like misconstrued autism a lot. I think honestly, it's a separate thing that mirrors
it's
autism.
definitely the parents' fault nowadays.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like if I cannot let my kid be an iPad kid, and discipline is going to be like a major thing because I don't want them coming out like how some of these kids are. You know, you got to spank them once or twice.
Yeah. You want kids?
No. I don't want to have my own kid. Maybe I'll just take somebody else's.
Be like Justin Roiland.
Yeah. I got the white van starter kit. Just need to get some candy and I'll be set. Do it during Halloween so it doesn't look suspicious. I can't. No, I take that back. Well, I don't take back anything. I didn't mean any of it, but yeah.
Hey, this is satire. This is comedy.
Yeah.
This is no holes barred. We fucking say what we want, man.
That's the whole thing, though. Our artistic expression is cancelable now. So
yeah, well, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about canceled. I'll ride the wave. I'll ride the Alex Jones wave. I don't give a fuck.
That's the whole thing, though. It's like you can only get canceled if you let them. You know. I think that's the thing that a lot of actors are in, like...
Cancel usually does the opposit, I feel like canceling someone.
It depends, really.
Like it depends on the degree. Yeah, if you're Bill Cosby, then yeah. But that motherfucker has a comedy tour coming up.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You can... If you still have people willing to spend money on you, you can't get canceled. You know, if you're still... Yeah. That's the whole thing. Like, I don't make any money. I'm broke as shit. But, like, I can't have this be like my Donald Trump video of like grabbing them by the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do end up like imagine if I'm like on the next fucking Pineapple Express 2, and then they're just like, oh, this guy's a bigot because he was on this motherfucker's podcast when he was 20. I'm like, fuck, fine, I'm sorry. Do the whole press thing and then just be like donating to whoever I offended, charities and shit. Eventually get some shitty movie about some French king, and then... Oh, that's James Franco, my bad. I can't copy him. Yeah, no one can.
Hey, you know what Picasso said? Good artists copy, great artists steal. Great artists steal. God damn it, I can't talk.
What the fuck?
Picasso said, good artists copy, great artists steal.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
God damn. I totally had a fucking... Speaking of autism.
Speaking of the autism.
I had like a fucking... like a Down syndrome. Like, I worked with this chick today that has a stutter. And it was like... You know, for someone with a stutter... I've never seen someone with a stutter talk that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I imagine like if you had a stutter, you would just get sick of talking, right? But this bitch like fucking she was just going. I had a sandwich today, and just like kept fucking.
That's the whole thing.
That's it. They're like trying. I want to just get through this.
This bitch won't shut up. God fucking damn it.
So I get through work today.
So fucking. Get a muzzle on this fucking whore. This fucking whore doesn't shut the fuck up. I swear to fucking God. God damn it. Fucking echoes.
Oh. You know, I remember you wrote pretty fucking great script. Mm-hmm. It was actually... You wrote the script about...
the vegetables in World War II.
Yeah. That was actually really... I like really clever. Really funny. I thought a lot of it was very hilarious.
I was disappointed when they were doing the read aloud and they didn't get the whole fact that one of them was a pedophile.
Like
no one picked up on that. And I showed up to class the next day and I was like, hey, did any of you get that? Like he was like walking really close to that little vegetable. He was like, what? And I was like, because he's a pedophile. And they're like, what? I was like, okay, fine, whatever. You know, I was like, cool. It really pissed me off because he was like, in the script he was like, he was getting closer, and then the kid looks behind him and the guy is closer, like one of those horror movie scenes, like where they get closer every time you look away, and then the sergeant, the vegetable or fruit or I don't remember, goes back and he's like, get the fuck away from that kid, because he knows what's going on, but. You know, I could probably sell that to Netflix. They take it.
Oh, what like aspirations do you have with that? Because like you're a really funny guy. Like you've done acting, that kind of stuff. Like do
I feel like this video production thing is just a side quest. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Maybe work in insurance.
Dude, I kind of feel like that too sometimes. I do the pod and I'm like, yep, this is kind of just a side quest. This is like it's like on Skyrim where you're like in the fucking the assassins, the blood, I never played Bloodhood. You never played Skyrim?
No, I was a Fallout guy.
Ooh, hell yeah. What was your game choice?
4. Because mods.
Ah, you cunt.
But I didn't say that was the best one. New Vegas is the best one.
Ah, my man. Cheers. Do you want another water?
No, I'm good. I want to have to like piss. So.
Well, you're smart, man. You're smart. Fuck, I'm not even that smart. I'm triple fisting.
Yeah, the weirdest fucking combo over here. You got whatever the fuck that is. Sprite and water. Is that coffee?
It's coffee.
You put a lot of sugar in that.
You're the second person that's come to this podcast and told me that. It's true.
Once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern.
Bro, I quit watching porn and I quit drinking.
I gotta have something.
I gotta have something.
I gotta have fucking something.
And I've just gained weight in place of that, essentially. I swear, I've probably gained like 20 pounds. In the last 3 months. Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I've been monitoring it. I've been moderating it. Moderating and monitoring. Fuck you. I've been doing both of those M words, and so like
M word.
Moderating.
Context.
Monitoring and moderating. Because like the first year of school, I was at like 300, and I was like, oh shit, I'm a fat ass right now. Like, I gotta like check the sizes of door frames before I walk through them.
Oh damn.
You saw me. I wasn't that fat. You fuck. Either way. I was making a joke, dick.
I thought you meant like earlier.
But either way, I was watching and monitoring it. Fuck. Either way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fun episode. No.
Either way, like I went down to like 260 now because I was like, I don't want to get too fat. So now if I'm ever hungry, I'll just be like, I'll starve tonight or whatever, and then the next day I'll be like, all right, I'll eat something. So I'll eat like 30 pizzas.
I feel that, bro. Dude, those frozen pizzas, it's a lot easier to eat.
Which one though? What's your go-to frozen one?
You know, I usually just go with the Tombstone.
Tombstone? Red Baron.
Yeah, it's all right.
Because Red Baron has the ones where it's like the small personal ones and you can throw it in the microwave and it's like the best microwave
that's the worst way to have pizza, bro.
It's the worst way, but it's like the best microwaved one though. Like the Lunchable is the shitty one, the Lunchable pizza that you microwave, or there's the Red Baron one.
Yeah, I'm a prude. I like to have my shit like oven made, oven heated.
I'm high class.
Crispy. I am high class.
It has to be in the oven.
My name is Coleman McAllister. Of course, I am high class.
I quit masturbating, and my oven has to be preheated to get my pizza ready. I'm Coleman.
Fuck you.
I'm Coleman McAllister, and I love my oven-baked pizza with my unwanked wiener.
Oh, you fat fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
I love you, brother. Fuck. Oh, goddamn.
That's shared. Shared.
Hell yeah. What do you think about, you think Trump's got a chance this coming election?
I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit about him?
No.
I have a hard time giving a shit.
You know what, actually, in the sake of comedy, I kind of hope it's Trump again. Because that'd be a funny election day. That will have me dying and on my ass. It's like SNL will finally go back to just doing Donald Trump content every night, which is always great. You know, they have great writers. If you want a better one, just hire me. I'll do like one Donald Trump episode a day. You know, it's really easy. Twitter will go crazy. It will go absolutely bonkers.
Well, it'll be Elon butt out by now, so
it already is.
Yeah, so it's. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be like the rage.
Oh, he's not going
to be like.
He's not
going to be like finish the wall.
No, I'm not talking about Trump rage. I'm talking about like the liberal rage.
Oh well,
you know that like viral viral clip of the dyed hair girl on the gay San Francisco street.
Oh yeah, you know? Like with
and she's screaming, "No!" Yeah. That was election day when Trump won.
Yeah, that's a classic.
We're gonna get another one. We're gonna get part 2 of that, and it's gonna be crazy.
Bro, I feel like it's the end of the trilogy. Like 2020, like 2024 is gonna be the end of the trilogy.
What?
Like, like the selection cycle, like how crazy it was for Trump, how crazy it is for Biden.
Yeah.
And then like this one is like when the shit's gonna really.
Or maybe we get an Asian.
Are you Yang Gang? You think Yang's got a chance?
Yeah, I am Yang Gang.
He's I think he's like doing his own party.
I think so too. Yeah.
So you're a fan of universal basic income?
No, just weed. I don't smoke it, but I don't like seeing like thousands of people getting locked up for it. You know what I'm saying? So
You may be a libertarian, my friend.
I don't fucking know. Either way, it's like I want it to be federally legalized already, so that you don't have all the complicated state laws where it's legal but it's not legal in the next one. So like you can be charged federally in a legalized state. I want that gone, and I just don't want innocent people locked up because they like having a good time. It's not
100%.
Yeah, because it's not the same thing. Like weed is definitely not a Schedule 1 narcotic. There's because to be Schedule 1 it has to have no medicinal purposes, and it's already been used in medicines. If you have people with cancer smoking it to relieve their pain, then it can't be a Schedule 1. And I'm just waiting for a president to get elected that will finally fix that.
Yeah.
Or Congress to finally draft something up instead of getting a DUI again.
Yeah, it's really hard to see a future in that, unfortunately. It seems like it has standstill. I don't think any president is really interested. Their focus just isn't on marijuana legalization.
Their focus is on doing the exact opposite of the person who... They just keep...
It's a crony system.
One person does.
It doesn't
one
matter
thing.
Who's at the top. They're going to do what they do.
One person does one thing, and then the next person gets elected, and they undo the thing that the guy did before. And let's say they do 6 things.
They undo it, or they do it worse.
Exactly. That's that's literally, and it's frustrating, but at the same point, it's like, whatever. Move to Colorado if you got to.
What do you think about all drug legalization?
No. If I don't think anybody can say that and go to the streets of Chicago or San Francisco and see the damage heroin and meth and all that stuff has done. You just can't.
Yeah. Do you think that might be more societal though? Due to the fact that there is the stigma on these drugs that these people can't use it how people would use whatever else, that maybe that's the reason that they're in such a strife.
I find it harder to believe that a drug that damages your brain permanently in an actual measurable way and erodes all of your teeth and makes your skin bleed easily and all that stuff, I find it hard to believe for people to want that.
I don't think it's necessarily accurate. I think those are people who severely use it, yes, but I don't think that's...
But that's the whole thing, though, because addiction's a real thing. So if they take it once, they're going to take it again. And then if they're all legal, it's going to be easier for them to get, let's say if it's controlled, it's going to be easier for them to get more than what's controlled.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that that's necessarily, true, that, if you... I mean, there are people who take any kind of... so Carl Hart...
Yeah, there's people who take it and know how to moderate it.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then there's the people who don't.
Sure. So I guess my question is, what's the point of... because they're going to do that regardless. And the only difference is that they're going to do it legally or illegally, which means they're going to get thrown in a cage and outcast or whatever. What's the difference?
Well, that's the whole thing. Because if it's not illegal, then you'll have these people who are overusing.
But they're overusing anyways.
They're overusing anyways. But the whole point is they're stealing and doing all that stuff. There's some who are not. They're just using and overusing. But then there's also the overusers who are now doing anything to get the money that they can. So but again, the reason that they have to get the money is because it's illegal. If it wasn't if they're going to be overusing and it's legal, they still have to get that money. And if they're overusing, then they're still in the same position. It's just now they can't get arrested for using it. That's the only difference there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a fucking politician, dude. I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is if you want me to give you a list of drugs that that I'd be okay with being legal, it'd be shrooms, LSD, and weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just like to...
Maybe not LSD, but...
I like to go down that road.
I don't.
Chad's enough.
I really don't give a shit, okay? If you want to go, get yourself jerked off by some Mexican guy at Home Depot that you gave $25 to, take some heroin, and read some dumbass book about Harry fucking Potter, go ahead. I'm going to be chilling, watching some fucking SpongeBob at 20 years old, okay? That's what I'm doing. You go do your thing, get some rubber fucking cord around your arm, take some heroin, get jerked off, have a good time. My version of good time is watching SpongeBob flip some Krabby Patties. We're different.
Flipping Krabby Patties.
I fuck with him. I fuck with SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's pretty fucking funny. I think people chalk up to be like a kid's show, but there's some real.
There's some adult stuff in it.
Oh yeah, dude, that movie.
Wink.
I used to get blazed as fuck and watch that movie. It was so funny. You're like, oh my god.
I've been rewatching Futurama.
Never got into it. There's so many. Yeah, I just there's so many things that I'm starting to get into now that I'm older. Like I watched Ace Ventura for the first time.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I didn't realize how fucking homophobic that motherfucker is. Holy shit! He kisses the girl that he thinks that he finds out is a man. He's like, there's a whole montage where he's like chewing gum and brushing his teeth, and he's like burning his clothes. And the chick has the dick tucked in her. I was just watching this. I'm like, oh my god,
that's good. That's good. That's good.
How hilarious would it be if Netflix just put that in the LGBTQ section?
That's what I'm doing with my TikTok, man. Now you understand.
There was a whole uproar because they did that with the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. The Dahmer show.
What did they put that in?
They put it in the LGBTQ category because he's gay, and people got fucking.
You know who did that, right? You know who did that? That's the same employee who defended Dave Chappelle. He's been putting in the work. Give that man a raise.
Yeah,
I mean, but
he's fighting the guys.
It's a fair category though. If you think about it, Dahmer was a homosexual who killed homosexuals.
It's a fair category.
It is a fair category. If you I don't think.
But that's not the focus is that he's gay. And that was kind of the criticism.
Well, yeah,
of the
but
show.
It's gay representation. That's what they've been fighting for. We have white guys and everything. We play the good guy and the bad guy. You can't pick and choose which one you want. You're getting both. So you'll get Dahmer, and then you'll get a gay Superman. There you go.
Are you speaking for the LGBTQ community right now?
Oh shit.
I'm just kidding.
It's okay, dude. My family is like the cast of a TLC show. I'm protected. It's yeah, you know.
What do I know?
Yeah, you know.
The gays. No.
Yeah. It's yeah. Oh man. I don't want to.
I know that they exist. I've decided I'm okay with it.
If I wasn't, you'll catch me in San Francisco doing some damage. Not really though. Not really. No.
Would you ever fuck Would you ever fuck with the West Coast or the East Coast, or you?
What?
Would you ever think about living on either the West or the East Coast, either of the coasts?
No.
No,
I
you
think
stay in Iowa.
No, well, yeah, well, that's a complicated thing, though. It's it's not complicated at all. I don't want to live by the ocean, and I don't want to live in the Midwest. I want to live in probably a place that, because I'm thinking the war is coming soon. So I want to live in a place where our nukes aren't stored and not by an Air Force base. So I want to be in the Midwest, but just away from all the shit that's gonna get nuked first. I want to at least have a chance to dig a big enough hole to hide under.
Yeah, I don't know where that would be. Have you done research on this?
There's been maps, yeah.
You've looked at maps.
Yeah, I'm serious about this.
Well, don't go to South Dakota. South Dakota has a bunch of nukes.
That's the whole thing. South North Dakota, Wyoming. My theory is wherever there's a national park, there's at least a couple in there.
Right.
Yeah, because it's no one else can build on there. No one else can buy that land or own it.
Yeah. Do you think it's old school? Like they have the thing that and then the
I think that's all of them. Yeah, all the one the intercontinental ones are all like that. They're underground. I'm thinking that in some of these farms in Iowa, you seen those silos?
Yeah.
Like those corn things. But
the silos are the nukes.
no, not the silos aren't the nukes themselves,
Oh.
but I feel like that's like because you've seen some of them that are in like the middle of nowhere. Like normally there's at least like a grain scoop next to it, you know.
Yeah.
But some of these silos are just like in the middle of a hill, just out of nowhere. Like that's where I'm thinking, yeah, there's something in there. Maybe I go ram my car into it and see what happens.
You wonder if those things even work still. Do you think there's really somebody checking on that?
But that's the whole thing, too. Is like you see, like no, like the people who work for the government, for the lack of a better word, are retarded. For the lack of a better word, it is.
You're right. You're 100% right.
That's like every government employee is very, very
Retarded. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like half of that shit doesn't work. Like you've seen like the whole news about that one of our warships had like tainted gasoline water.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, basically one of the Navy ships, people were drinking gasoline water for like days.
Oh God.
But if you think that like something that's crude 24/7 is fucked up, then something that's probably not crude at all doesn't fucking work. So I'm thinking it's a whole magic mirror behind the curtains thing. It's like, yeah, we have 7,000 nukes. 2 of them work.
2 of them work.
And I think another thing that kind of like doesn't have me worried is for the United States, at least, I think we have the most aggressive nuke policy where it's like if the president says, hey, drop one in Moscow, you have him giving the order and then 2 guys with 2 keys who do the order. That's it. But like in other places like Russia, if Putin says, yeah, we're going to nuke this place, I think it has to go through like 8 different people. And then, like, the grunts who they have in charge of nuclear devices are going to be like, oh, yeah, sure.
I don't believe that. I feel like Putin could just do it, though, because it's a fucking communist dictatorship.
Well, no, but that's the whole thing, though. It's like...
That's just their process. It just takes a longer time.
It takes a longer time, but that's the whole thing. It goes through more people. So that's more people to...
Just technically goes through more channels.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. That's more people who can disobey. You know, more people who are... That's more people
like,
to go through that can say, like...
it up or whatever.
Or like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not killing the whole world. You know, it only takes one.
People are going to do that in Russia.
But that's the whole thing in the United States is the president's like... Biden's like, yeah, I'm cool with killing the whole world. Let's do it. And then the 2 people with the keys are like... Looking at each other like this, like... Oh, shit, he told us to do it. They're like freaking out like, oh, fuck. Dude, we got to do it. And the other guy's like, dude, I want to do it. Dude, we got to do it. Dude, we gotta fucking nuke him. Dude, I don't want to fucking do it. We gotta fucking do it, dude. Put your fucking key in. And they're like fighting, and then one guy kills the other guy. This is the plot to a movie, by the way. And then the one guy who is like cool with killing everybody turns the key, and he's like, all right. Are you sure, Biden? Fuck, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna get some ice cream. All right, dude. We're gone. You know, but if you go to Russia, he's like, let's nuke him. And then the commander's like, Putin wants me to nuke. Okay. Sure. Goes to the next guy, and the next guy is like, fuck, my wife divorced me today. Fine, yeah, let's fucking nuke him. Goes to the next guy. Oh, Putin wants me to nuke somebody. Okay. No, I'm having a good day. I'm good. Stops there. You see the different sides of the story? United States, fucking nuke him. Sure thing, dude. Russia? Nuke him. No, I want to buy Adidas. I'm going on a tangent again.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it would work. But it's interesting.
That's definitely how it works. There's going to be a documentary in 30 years.
It's going to go just like that.
It's going to go just like that. I want to buy Adidas, so I'm not going to. Goes, leaves the station, nuke in hand, just goes to fucking Adidas, buys another tracksuit, goes back to work, and he's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do it. I'm telling you, man.
Would you ever would you rather let the world burn and have it just be you and a loved one, or would you rather kill your loved one in order to save the rest of the world?
Dude,
This is the premise to an awful movie I saw.
So, okay, let everybody in the world die. Loved one, which loved one is it?
Like your partner, or I guess if you don't have one,
okay.
your sister.
Hey, let's pretend I have a girlfriend, okay, or a wife. I do that anyways. So
you have a wife. You're married.
Let's say I have a wife. We're happily married. We're awesome. We're doing good. And then some she-devil comes up to me and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill everybody unless you kill her." I'll be like, "Okay." Just shoot her. You know,
especially if she's like, "I'll fuck you afterwards." Then you got
if it's a
then you got extra incentive.
If it's a succubus who tells me I'm gonna kill everybody unless you kill your wife, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, damn, shorty, okay," and then just kill my wife. No one's safe. Everyone's replaceable.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Exactly. And this game had very high stakes, so I'm sorry, Miss Wenham, I gotta fucking kill you. You're dead. Get over it. I'll see you in hell, bitch. Didn't sign a prenup anyways.
I didn't sign a prenup for my divorce. I still miss those. I think I told you about that.
You did, yeah.
The kitchen dishes.
You miss your fucking dishes.
My fucking dishes.
The goddamn set.
My fucking mixer and my blender and all this shit.
And I told you my R2D2 toaster is going to be in the prenup.
Good.
I'm leaving with it. It's mine.
Good.
My R2D2 microwave toaster and popcorn maker, that shit's mine.
Honestly, just make sure to grab it on the way out. She won't even fucking...
Nah, she won't care. She'll probably make me throw it away.
Prenups are kind of tricky, though, because they set that precedence, right?
I don't fucking know. I've never been married.
Imagine for a minute.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm married.
Is there an age you want to get married at? Or bi, or...
Bi? Like a kid? Or a marriage?
For marriage. Like,
not bi, B-U-Y. Bi, like B-Y.
Yeah, buy like an internet. Check on the internet.
I bet like
an Ukrainian wife. Hey, they're probably
that's what I'm saying. They're
probably cheap right now, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I thought about that. I was like, okay, I give you a green card and then you give me sex like once a week. That'd be a fair trade. That'd be a very fair trade. You get to leave a war-torn country. I get to have some fun. It's like legal prostitution. It's just with very, very many extra steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, it could evolve, it could be something like The Notebook where, like, we grew old together. She's now 70 with dementia, and I'm sitting by her bedside, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I love you. But it's Tuesday, so you kind of owe me, remember? Pull out the green card and be like, come on. I know you're a little bit deaf now, but start nudging her.
You just have that arrangement with 7 different women, so you just get one every day. You like show up, you're like, wait, today's Wednesday. Fuck!
I mixed it up. I'm supposed to be with Koleshnik.
She's like, oh, it's no my day today.
Oh fuck, sorry. Oh god damn it. I'm supposed to be with Vladimir. One's a guy. I want to be able to play Mario Bros with somebody.
You got a Switch. You got a Nintendo Switch. You're
no.
I'm
not a Nintendo kid. I feel like they all come out fucked up.
Well, I mean, the Switch himself actually works pretty good. But
no, not the Switch. The people who are fans of Nintendo.
He turned out a little fucked up.
I think they all turn up a little fucked up. A little bit. Some of them, it's like a 50-50 toss. Some of them are really cool, and some of them are just fucked up.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
If you go to somebody's house and they have amiibos, they're fucked up. From like the Smash game. They're fucked up.
Yeah, it's a fair thing to discriminate against, for sure.
That's not discriminate. I'd still hang out with either or. Just I'd have a lot better time with one of them than the other.
You think discrimination could work if we tried it again?
I think that's what they're trying to do now. And if you think about it, there's all black schools, there's ethnic scholarships that you can only get if you're a certain ethnicity. Like, I think we're moving into it, but I think it's going to be like the opposite. So it's like, and I feel like it's going to be so fucked up that like in like 50 years, it's going to be like white people fighting for rights again. It's going to be like, oh, I want to be able to go to the all black diner. It's gonna be flipped.
Dude, I always think about that too. Like
I don't think it's realistic, but I think it'd just be like a good movie.
No, I'm telling you, there's gonna like in 150 years, there's gonna be White Lives Matter rallies. I'm fucking telling you, man.
Like I don't like the way it seems. Like I think that could be possible. But then again, we're living in this time where it's like, yeah, okay.
There'll be a bunch of really rich, like suburban black kids. We'll all get together and black women.
White people are gonna start moving back to Chicago. There's gonna be Bloods and Crips, but they're just all white people.
Iowa's just gonna be poor as shit.
Get off my golf cart, blood.
I had this. I think I told you about this.
What polo T-shirt you wearing, blood? Those aren't the right khakis, blood.
I think I told you this. I had a script idea where you take like a situation like 200 years in the future where like white people are enslaved by black people. And they all say like the N word like in like praise, so it's just always white people saying like just like
no. I don't. It'd be like white people saying crack or like black people are saying the N word. It's just like
like calling each other cracker. Yeah,
it's like,
but they called the black people the N word like in praise, like you're glorious N word, and they're like yes, our N word, and they're bowing down just saying the N word. I think that'd be the funniest thing ever. People just like they wouldn't know what to think. They'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's like it's not racist. It's their king.
Is this racist?
I don't know.
This toes that line. He's saying it, but he means it for a good reason.
I don't understand what's going on. I need Twitter. I need
Twitter to tell.
Running out of the theater. I need fucking Twitter.
Context, yeah. Everybody there's just like a murmur, and everybody's just like on their phone, like making a tweet, like this movie. Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't understand. Someone, I need someone else. Someone tell me. I need to know. Is it racist? Am I racist? I watched the movie.
Do you think they all went back to Tumblr? Did you ever have a Tumblr, or is that before your time?
That was before my time. But that's the thing. Well, maybe not. Or at least for my situation, because when
I was in high school, that was big.
I didn't have a smartphone. In the context of like my generation, everybody had one in like middle school, but I didn't have one until like 8th grade. I had a flip phone.
Oh yeah, I had the flip phone too.
Yeah.
I remember I used to.
That's the thing that pisses me off the most is like when old people are like, "Oh, you probably don't know what the fuck this is." I'm like, "Shut up, old bitch! I know. Fuck you! I dropped my phone. I gotta find the battery afterwards. You bitch."
No,
I know what the fuck a Rolodeck is, you fucking whore. Fuck you. Showing me a picture of a floppy disk like I'm some sort of retard. Fuck you. I have a Commodore 64 at home, fucking bitch. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Showing me a phone that you had to fucking spin. I used one of those. We fucking have grandmas and grandpas, you dumb bitch. God. That was my aunt.
I do feel like you are hip with it.
Hip with it, yeah.
A little more than
all of my shit was hand-me-downs, so I was playing with toys from like the 90s and 2010. Because our family we were like hoarders, like saved all that shit, you know. So like, I remember I played with those. I played with those fucking big blocks.
Oh.
Yeah, but not the new ones that are like lead paint free. I got the lead paint ones.
Which is why you're autistic.
Yeah. So it might be why I'm a little fucked up. Yeah.
That's why you're in video production.
Yeah. I don't know why the fuck I chose that. I know I have this teacher in high school called Mr. A, and he ran the video production program there. And I remember he was the only teacher ever to like send me a letter of like how proud he was and like how good I was doing. Like he was the only teacher to acknowledge that I was doing good work. So I was like, wow. Like it's still on my wall today, the letter, because it meant a lot. Because normally most of the teachers just didn't give a fuck about me or like most of the people there. So I was like, well, fuck, man. If he thought I did good, maybe I can do something. So I was like, after I did construction for a little bit, I was like, okay, I want to go to school. This sucks. So I was like, what do I do? I was like, video production, yeah. And I show up the first day, and everybody looks really fucking weird. And I'm like, I see in a trench coat, and I'm like, that guy looks kind of fucking cool. That guy looks neat. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Wrong assertion. I'm kidding.
And I was like, oh, that guy looks like a school shooter. I gotta become his friend first. I'm sorry. I love you.
He's got a couple Glocks and AR under that.
I've been to his room, man. He's a nerd. But he's like in the good version of a nerd, not a bad way.
Does he print his pistols? Does he 3D print?
He doesn't have any firearm or gun. You know, he's really cool.
I'm joking.
He showed me Fight Club for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fight Club's a good shit.
Never seen it. He showed me it for the first time, and it was fucking awesome. Such a good movie. We should make that should be required curriculum for.
I do, honestly kind of feel like there should be like a prerequisite, like it's like, hey, watch these 5-7 movies.
Yeah.
Or like even like a summer
like in history class, it's like you got to watch Fight Club, Rosebud, and Marmaduke. I don't know the actual name of the movie. Casablanca. You got to watch Casablanca.
Citizen Kane.
Fuck me. Whatever. It's not like I'm a good...
You fucking fraud. You fucking fraud.
It's not like I'm a good video production student, okay? I haven't touched a camera until this semester. Y'all fucking owe me. Everybody in that class owes me, dude.
We're going to have to cut like half this episode out.
No,
I'm kidding.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everybody knows I love them.
Maybe we should just wait until the semester's over before putting this out, so I don't have like a whole room of people be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
What? I don't think we said anything. We said stuff that they wouldn't like.
Some stuff.
We haven't said anything bad about them, except for that in that beginning piece.
Exactly. More about like the content.
Oh,
for just but for me, not for you. You were an angel. You were an angel, Chad.
In today's day and age, I was an
angel. Nobody's an angel that comes on this show. Nobody.
Exactly. I'm in Des Moines right now. There's a tripod with a camera and a little dog underneath it sleeping, and a chair that looks like it was face fucked. I am in no.
It looks like it was face fucked. What the fuck?
It's an accurate.
Well, now I gotta get a new chair.
Yeah.
Now that you said that. Because I didn't realize that before.
You got a good one right there. And
well, that's brand new, so that's fine.
I'm trying to figure out where you were for the Zoom class.
I was right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wanted the good side of the room shown. I did the same shit. For all those, I was out in the living room the entire time. Because my room looked like shit the entire time.
Yeah.
So I was just like out in the living room in a recliner like this.
Yeah. Don't ignore all the tissues.
And ignore the Riley Reid pocket pussy in the fucking corner.
Dude, that shit's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking into that. I was like, God, $70 for that?
You gotta make a new Gmail so it can't be tracked to you, and you gotta ship it to like a fucking pickup box, you know? It's so difficult. Oh, you live by yourself, so you can just buy it.
Yeah, I don't need a pickup box, bro.
I'm not ordering something like that and having my mom being like, "Oh, Jordan, you got a package. You want me to open it for you?" And me not like knowing and be like, "Oh yeah, sure." And my mom's opening it and I'm like, "What the fuck? You virgin? The fuck are you ordering?" I'm like, "Mom, what?" "Oh shit. It's not what it looks like. It's a flashlight." Whatever. Fuck you.
You ever use a flashlight though, for real? This thing's crazy, man. It's crazy. I used to have one for the shower that like it had like a material where like it would get wet and it would like secrete. It would like make some secretion that like felt like a vagina. It was crazy, man.
I don't know you like that, bro. I want to hear that, bro. I want a link, though. Give me a link.
Sneaky link.
I don't know you like that, but give me the link. Adam and Eve. All right, thank you.
It actually was from Adam and Eve.
Thanks, bro.
It was like it was like one of those like
I'm gonna call you while I'm in the shower. Dude, this thing's awesome. Dude, you were totally right. This shit's tight. Literally.
Dude, if you order anything from Adam and Eve, you get like 3 fucking bonus, like you get a movie and a butt plug and a little mini. You roll this dice and get I think I rolled some dice or whatever. Got a little fleshlight, sharp fleshlights. I was like, fuck it, why not?
All these bonuses. I can have a piece of stainless steel up my ass while I'm jerking off in the shower. This is awesome. I love Adam and Eve.
They also had really shitty porn. I remember they would give us like it's like old people porn basically. They're like,
oh yeah, that's I bet that's like their target audience.
The Grace, like the Will and Grace or whatever type of shit.
Yeah, I bet that's their target audience though. Like lonely men in their 30s.
Yeah,
yeah.
People like the old shit. They don't want to see like
people whose
women
first
drooling
in magazines. Yeah.
Yeah, whose first porn.
When they see that they got a free video, they're like, they make this in video. They make porn in video now? This is crazy. Oh, man, I can't wait to watch. I've been looking at the same mag for 20 years. And then they, like, go on a deep dive. They find out X videos is a thing, and they're on that for days. Just days. Browsing through all the lost content.
Yeah, man. There's a whole world. It's crazy. I'm curious, like, because we have kind of an age difference between us. Like, what's...
How many?
Well, I'm 27. You're 20.
Yeah, 7 years. Not
yeah,
too bad.
not
like we both had internet growing up.
Yeah, what was that?
We both had internet growing up. So.
No, yeah, sure. But I'm curious, like, what do you think like the effect of porn has? Like, because I'm sure like you kind of have a different perspective because you probably have you? Do you even remember like ever seeing a Playboy or anything?
No.
Because I like when I was a kid, that was like
you could walk in the gas station and there'd be a section of it.
Sure.
Yeah, like the super bad scene basically.
Yeah.
Me growing up, no, yeah, that's pretty funny. The first, fuck it, I'll tell the story anyways. So the first time I actually like jacked was I was like 13 or something, and I just got a TV in my room, and it was like one of those CRTs with basic cable, and Miss Universe was on, and like my dick started getting itchy, and so I started itching my dick, and I'm like, oh, this feels good, and so I taped Miss Universe because I knew how to do that at 13 because I wasn't a dumbass, so I had Miss Universe taped. And so whenever I got like that, I was like, oh, I'm going to put Miss Universe on. And I always remember that it was the one from Brazil. That always got me going. Like, I think everybody has like a type. And my type...
Oh, sure, yeah.
My type is Brazilians, man. They're fucking...
They still are?
Yeah. Like, I'm not like... Because I feel like right now, like, a lot of people are into Asians. You know, like that's the biggest thing because like everybody's like an anime fan.
Yeah,
right now,
sure,
so,
yeah,
like, they're all obsessed with Asians. But me, it's still Brazilian. You know, I think a lot of like Latinas are fine. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ebony. I don't know if that's
ebony.
Like, ebony is like the right word for it.
Was that
like because I don't. Yeah, black? I don't want to say like black because I want to be like not canceled.
You can say black, bro.
Black, yeah. Or African American or whatever, or, you know, just, yeah. I don't like white chicks.
You don't like white chicks?
I don't like white chicks.
They're favorite.
No, dude, they're all spoiled, you know. They're literally all spoiled. They all have this God mentality, and it's just very annoying. But I think that's more of an American woman type of thing than it is just a white woman thing, but it's like...
Sure.
It's like that. It's like that whole thing where it's just like, okay, yeah, sure. You think you're the shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because I was listening to this pod the other day where they were talking about like how fetishes are linked to your childhood, and like how different things that like you fetishize about. Like I've always been into like school skirts and shit, like schoolgirl type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I went to like private Catholic school and like literally had like the uniforms and stuff. Yeah. So like I had the thought the other day, I was like, fuck, that's linked somehow, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why mine would be Brazilians then, because it's not like I had a nanny or anything. I just...
I have Brazilian nanny. So the Brazilian booty.
Maybe my parents sheltered me when I was a child from different ethnic groups, and that's what it is, you know? My mom wanted to keep me into the white class people, so they were like sheltering me, and then I like find the internet and I'm like, oh my god, Miss Universe, there's people who aren't white. That's fine. That's bullshit. But my mom is lovely. But like I don't. Maybe I can see that being linked to your child and stuff, but for me personally, it's just something about that melanin gets me going. Maybe it's because I have freckles and I'm like 50-50. You know, it's like I don't have vertigo, or not vertigo, but Virgo.
Yeah.
I could pass off as a black dude. I'm kidding.
Guys, this episode's over.
I'm joking.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's pretty funny. The whitest guy you know.
Yeah. Fastest black guy. I have a better chance than you, motherfucker. I at least have the name. I just have a black name.
It's like the opposite of white chicks.
God, that movie.
This is an entire movie about blackface.
You ever see Atlanta?
Atlanta?
Yeah, the show.
Oh. No, but I want to because I really love Donald Glover.
It's fucking hilarious. There's a scene where there's a kid. It's like this black school, right? And this kid shows up in whiteface. He's just this black kid sitting in the back, like face painted white. Like the teacher's like smoking cigarettes. She's like, I'm gonna kill this fucking kid. Fucking shows up my class in whiteface.
Is it Atlanta good?
Oh, it's great.
It's good.
It's fucking. Yeah. I can't believe I haven't finished it yet.
Because I'm a big fan of Donald Glover.
Oh, he's great.
And I love him mostly because of Community, and like I feel like everybody has like that one show. Like I feel like it's these three. It's like either Parks and Rec, The Office, or Community. Mm-hmm. And I'm Community all the way because that's Dan Harmon again from like Rick and Morty, and it's such a good show.
I didn't realize that those were the same, like the same people.
Same guy, yeah, same guy who did Rick and Morty did Community, and Donald Glover's in it, and he's probably like not, if not, he's like the best part of the show. Like the best part.
Yeah.
The guy from Vacation also.
Oh yeah, Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase is in it. Yep. Yeah. He's not that good in it though.
I thought he was pretty good. They just didn't really utilize him. I mean, he's old as shit.
Well, the thing is, I've never been a fan of his comedy. Like,
really?
I'm a fan of the Vacation movies, but his comedy is all like him being a dumbass or like the being a klutz. Like that's all his comedy is him just
very
falling
slapsticky.
Over. Yeah.
Did you watch like his? I didn't really watch a ton of it, but did you ever watch like his SNL?
No. I don't really watch SNL because like
I don't really either.
My generation got the really shitty version of SNL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine did. I mean, it was kind of probably diving off.
Well, you got like Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle. You know, Will Ferrell.
I think we got the tail end of Will Ferrell. Might have gotten Chris Rock, but Dave Chappelle, no.
That would be the golden age.
Yeah, that would have been more 90s.
The one where he was like, "Hello, my neighbor," and he's like a crackhead, and he's like going through this house.
Wasn't that just the Chappelle show?
Maybe.
I don't think Dave Chappelle's on SNL.
Damn it.
I think he was just a comedian.
SNL, if you want to be good again, I know you need to get
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle is my favorite comedian.
Fuck yeah, he's the man.
He's like the security for comedians now because it shows you that you can still have artistic expression and like not be canceled, basically. Like it's like that's the biggest thing artists today are facing.
Yeah,
sure.
Is
being.
Yeah, he's in that class. He's in that class of people who are like uncancelable.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's the greatest of all time. He is.
You think he's the GOAT?
He is definitely the GOAT of comedy, in my opinion. I don't know who yours would be.
I don't really. That's a really tough one to say GOAT of comedy. I don't know.
I feel like there's only a couple of options you can really choose from though. Dave Chappelle, of course, because he's big. I feel like maybe some people can say Kevin Hart. That's an acceptable answer.
Yeah.
If anybody says Adam Sandler, slap the shit out of him. He's grown up making fart jokes, and he plays the same character.
Yeah, he plays his guitar.
But and then who's the guy who like is always just like a fucking nerd, but he's really good? He did the whole Netflix special Locked Inside.
I'm not sure,
but he's good. He's good. And Adam Sandler's good. Yeah. But not
I don't know. There's too many good ones. Like
there's
like
good ones, but then there's also bad ones. Like you have
you
have your Dave Chappelle, but then you have like your Amy Schumer. You know.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing when you're picking the greatest of all time of comedy. You got to look at what type of comedy they do, and if they do the same shit over and over again, then
Yeah. What do you think about Joe Rogan? You think his comedy's ain't good?
Joe Rogan? No, I'm not a fan of it.
I like his podcast.
I love his podcast. Yeah,
but his stand up is just kind of it's meh. It's just really like it's kind of childish and like just chicken poop jokes.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's the type of comedy I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I think some smartness behind it.
I think good comedy is comedy that will have you laughing, but then also have you like pondering what they just said.
Yeah,
like that dark. Exactly. I feel like dark humor is like the purest form of comedy because comedy is just supposed to be making light of a dark situation.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think I realized who my favorite stand-up is.
Who?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. That'd be a good joke. That's a good joke. Yeah. No, that's the whole thing. And now we're getting comedians who are afraid to make those kinds of jokes. So it's just like comedy's dying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then
but there's also such a revival of it though. Like the Austin. You ever hear the show Kill Tony?
No. I haven't.
Fuck, you should check that out, man. It's this like stand-up podcast in Austin where like they take up and rising comedians and like they call people up randomly and like they have them do like 60-second bits and then they like kind of like critique them. It's like a whole live podcast show. It's really fun.
I have to get on that.
But there's like Joe Rogan's building like his venue down there. Like there's a whole crazy scene going on in Austin.
That's the thing. It's like comedy would be hard to cancel because if
it's impossible to kill.
Yeah, if you can make people laugh, they're gonna tune in.
You can always make people laugh. I mean, if you think of like a tragedy, like the way to get over that tragedy is like you gotta laugh. Like that's the only way to get out of it.
Because laughter is the best fucking medicine, you know.
It sounds dumb, but it's kind of
but it's true.
It's true in a way. Yeah.
Like if another 9/11 happened, like I'd be on that shit right away, like instantly.
On what?
Like if another 9/11 happened.
Oh, you'd be like laughing. Oh, laughing.
Not laughing at the people dying, but like being able to laugh.
Oh, making comedy jokes about it. Yeah.
Not personally, but like if some let me try to okay. So another tragedy happens, and then like a comedian, like a couple months after, like even a month after, like the time frame doesn't really matter. But then he starts making jokes about it.
Oh, sure.
Like I'd be comfortable laughing about it, you know.
Oh, you'd be comfortable. Oh, laughing about it. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I ever was a comedian, then a tragedy happened, I try to fit that into my bit right away.
Ari Shaffir is a stand-up comedian. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He has like the philosophy that like there's never too soon. Like that's not a real thing. So like he'll make a joke about a tragedy like the day after it happens.
Oh yeah.
And he got canceled for talking about Kobe Bryant. He was like, when Kobe Bryant died, he was like, today a rapist died in Los Angeles. He was like, oh goody. Like, and people just got fucking
I remember
pissed.
the day the news came out about Kobe dying. I put on my Snapchat stories like someone forgot to hold the totem of undying. Yeah.
What's that from?
Minecraft.
That's why I didn't get it.
Either way, it was a dumb joke to begin with. No one appreciated it. Fucking fanboys.
Yeah.
Always gonna be upset.
And there's the age gap. No. Chad, this has been a fucking awesome time, man. We went like an hour and a half, so
hour and a half?
Yeah, so we killed it, bro.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have to cut like 45 minutes of it. So we made the time frame.
There's no time frame, man.
Oh,
this isn't cable. This is the open free internet.
Open free internet. I'm gonna find like clips of this on 4chan later and see all the comments about.
I would love that. I would love people to put my podcast on 4chan. Make memes about it.
Exactly.
Just don't like put me in like any kiddie porn or anything like that.
Yeah, like don't like deep fake me into like some girl getting face fucked. Well, maybe.
You would kind of like that, though.
If I could make somebody come by just, like, my image, then fuck. Go right ahead. Wank your wiener.
You might come to yourself. Who knows? It might happen.
The Patrick Bateman just, like, looking in the mirror and jerking off. Oh, you're so fucking beautiful. Oh, God. What is that? Is that a hair on your chest? Yeah, because you're a man.
Now let me chop your head off.
Oh, yeah. Grab that fucking chainsaw. Oh, I'm the best.
It comes all over the chainsaw.
I feel like every stockbroker has like a selfie they masturbate to.
Oh my God, you're so good at making money.
Yes. We're gonna do cocaine later, aren't we? Yes. What's up, 12%? What's up, 12%? Oh, my cock. This is the first time I haven't had to take a Viagra because you're so beautiful.
Chad, where can people find you if you want people to find you? Maybe you don't.
I don't have anything. Yeah, no.
Well, start something, man. Start making videos or something.
Shit.
You got a TikTok, right? What's your TikTok?
It's mostly just like liked videos of girls showing tits. Over 18, and I'm 20, so 2-year gap.
You can start responding to the titties, and then that'll be your fandom.
Responding to the titties is
doing the remixes or whatever, the replies, or the stitches or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You can just be you going all over it or whatever.
I can't. I would. Shit.
So no social, or do you?
No.
Okay.
I'll make one. Sure.
You don't have to make one.
I'm making one right now. Okay.
Okay. Well, when he's done making it, we'll put in.
We'll plug it.
We'll put in the comments below.
Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, share, masturbate, and download. Post on Facebook.
Subscribe to the Patreon for your masturbation material.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans. I'll post a dick pic once a week. You'll get feet pics.
That's a good deal. I think it's a good.
It's a really great deal.
Yeah, it's a fucking fantastic deal.
A dick pic for $5, or maybe 10. I feel like
you should shoot up. You should shoot for 10.
Yeah. Well, maybe I do like a thing.
Don't sell yourself short.
A quarter an inch. So like
a quarter an inch.
$1.50, and you can subscribe. 5 inches. Math works out.
That'd be 6.
Oh, fuck you.
Guys, listen to the Couch Stars podcast. We're here every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. We have a website, McCowstars.com. We got Patreon where we got exclusive content. You can go subscribe there. Check that out. Yeah, also, if you guys like what we do, make sure to donate. Check out the website. All that. And also, I don't even fucking know. I don't have anything added on. Do you have anything added on?
Chad the Comic is now the TikTok I have.
Chad the Comic.
Chad the Comic. Okay. There you go. I just felt like it was good enough.
That works.
I didn't really put much thought into it.
Chad the Comic.
I mean, I have like a YouTube, but it's just like a shitty DMAC homework videos. Nobody wants to watch that. Maybe New Russian News, but then again, it's like the shittiest, best thing I've made so far.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Peace.